afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone's doing all right. How'd that turn on? My TV turned on for some reason. I have no idea how that happened. Good afternoon, everyone. This is a fun video. I've been waiting a while to show this one. It is the 250 subscriber giveaway contest. I did not know when I'd be reaching it. I've been waiting a while to reach this contest since I did 100. So finally, I have 249 subscribers as of today, right now. So I thought I'd go ahead and launch the 250 subscriber anyway, since rather than wait for the last one, since I had free time today, and I thought it'd be fun. I kind of do my. I've noticed a pattern. I decided I started doing my contests a little bit the same way. I mean, last contest I had a question: who would win a fight, Batman versus Iron Man? You know, so that was the contest. And I like doing these matchups, honestly. I mean, I had a lot of fun, you know, with my brother, imagining, okay, you can only have three superheroes on your team. You are one person. Who are you? And you can only pick three others on your team. Who are they? And go. And we'd always have fun going, hey, Raymond, how's it going? This is my 250 subscriber giveaway contest. I'm about to launch into the contest. But anyway, me and my brother would do these contests or things like that. We'd build up dream teams and all that. And so I thought it'd be really fun. So this is the contest. I thought, all right, since we're just wrapped up Endgame and all that, not really recently, but I still had Endgame on the mind. I thought, how cool would it be to try and build up a team to fight the Avengers? To match up, to build up someone to match up and fight the Avengers and to try and win. The original 6 Avengers, Hulk, Captain America, Iron Man, Black Widow, Thor, and Hawkeye. Those 6 that were in the first Avengers. I thought, how cool would it be to try and fight them? And so I thought I'd do that for a contest giveaway. It's a fun little thing. You can create a video like I'm doing now to answer it. Or you can write in the down below in the comments. Comment below entry is 1 entry of the contest, and a video is 3. Now you're welcome to do both and create 4 entries. So, and the winner of the contest will get All-Star Batman, Rebirth #1, CGC 9.2. This for sure. I'm thinking I might throw in another comic or 2 as a mystery surprise, But this is for sure what you're competing for if you want to enter the contest. A nice CGC Batman comic book. So, like I said, it's a face-off between Avengers and, for lack of a better word, the Dark Avengers. It's just for fun. So you have to pick up a team of 6. Now it can be superheroes, supervillains. It can be, if you liked Dragon Ball Z, like I did as a kid, you can throw in a couple Dragon Ball Z characters. It's really up to you. Yeah, I have no problem with that. In fact, you'll see what happened here. I didn't realize until afterwards just how much I was trying to do that, because I wanted to build a team that wasn't just like, I could easily put Galactus, Thanos with the glove, and all these other guys, big, huge powers on my team, and then just absolutely figure like I could crush the Avengers, no problem. But I wanted to give a little bit of a challenge. I wanted to build a team where one person matched the other person. Like it's a team effort, but it's ultimately one-on-one versus one-on-one versus one-on-one, and last man standing wins, kind of a thing. Like a battle royale where everyone eventually pairs off. And so I wanted someone who could compete and that I thought could win in a competition. So so my characters matching up are not blowouts. They're equal in skill and power. So, like I said, creativity is more than welcome. Hey, Comics 50, how's it going? Creativity is more than welcome. If you're really good at doing videos, great. I mean, I'd love to see that. Me, I'm not as good on this as I want to be. So I'm showing my guys, the competitor with the comic book. So I have listed, like I said, I created my list, and I'll show the full list afterwards. Here are the original 6 Avengers from Iron Man for the first Avengers movie in New York. And so, number one, I had put Hulk down. And so who do I want? Who can go up against Hulk? Who has the power to go up against Hulk? And I thought, well, let's see. There's a couple of guys who are strength. And so I decided, well, Hulk is strong. And when he's angry, he's in rampage and destruction power. Who do I know who can match Hulk's strength and rampaging skill? And I thought there was only one guy who could do that. And it is Superman. So I got, here's Action Comics 684. Because he fights Doomsday, literally a weapon, whether he was built by a Kryptonian scientist or, according to the animated movies, Darkseid, to kill Superman. Doomsday is raw power killing machine. And just reminded me of Hulk's strength. The only person who could kill Superman was Doomsday. And so I thought only Superman could have the strength and the endurance to take a beating from Hulk. Sentry battled him to stalemate. Cool. But anyway, that's who I pit against Hulk was Superman, just because of what it is. He's the one person to go up against Doomsday, and he died and came back, but he still managed to put down Doomsday. And with Hulk's healing factor, it's kind of like Doomsday's self-revival. So that's who I thought. The only person I thought capable of going up against the Hulk was Superman. So that was the story. Okay. And next I have Captain America. Again, for him, I thought, oh, who do I have? I need someone who's strong or who can take a punch, who has skill. Captain America is one of those guys where it's like, who do I pick? I was almost going to pick a guy who could fly so he could top Captain America, but then I realized I was defying my own rule of relatively equal footing. So I thought Captain America, he was his heart. That's what made Captain America, was his heart. The doing the right thing. He didn't like bully. That's why he volunteered for World War II. Why he volunteered for the project. He just wanted to help. And I thought a Boy Scout of that regard showed up in the Reign of Superman as Steel. His Steel's armor could level the playing field with Captain America's strength, and his hammer here could be his answer to Captain America's shield. He stepped in when Superman died because someone had to help. Someone had to help clean up the mess. And so that was my answer. They're both Boy Scouts in that regard. They're both good guys with the heart of the champions that they are representing. So that was my decision to go up against Captain America. It was ultimately, like I said, the suit to match it, to put up against Captain America's strength, and his hammer to go up against his Captain America's shield, because that thing is a weapon in itself. And then right away, I thought, I had 2 or 3 guys narrowed down for Iron Man. My original thought was Cyborg Superman, again from Reign of Superman, because he could control machines. He could turn Iron Man's technology against himself. I just had a big old laugh when I pictured Cyborg Superman taking control of Iron Man's suit and punching Iron Man in the head, going, "Stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself." So I just had busted out laughing at that thought. But then I thought again, who would go toe-to-toe, but eventually might be able to win? And so my match for Iron Man turned out to be Cyborg. Again, an Iron Man versus an Iron Man. Kind of I thought ironic and funny, or a guy made of steel versus a guy made of iron, sort of fun thing. And as you might notice by now, after 3 characters in, I kind of went DC versus Marvel on this thing. It was kind of funny. Who would go up against Marvel but the DC version of the Avengers, right? So that's kind of what so I picked out Cyborg because, again, could fly, has the technology. I thought would be cool. The only thing Iron Man I think has an advantage would be his intelligence, So Cyborg might be at a disadvantage of that, but then again, he has the brain of a computer, so who knows, right? So I thought it'd be a relatively even match. So that was my thought. All right, Black Widow. I thought there was really no other option. Hey, Johnny, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. So I thought there was only one person who could match Black Widow. I mean, she was trained by the KGB. You know, she is her fighting style is second to none. I mean, she and Hawkeye are hanging around with super beings from other worlds. For God's sake, seriously, who can match her? Well, how about another mortal going up against the gods? I thought perfect match for Black Widow is Batman. Both are trained by he was trained by League of Assassins, if I remember correctly. His fighting skill trained by masters all over the planet. He's smart, intelligent. Hell, he can take down Batman. Or not Batman. He can take down Superman in a fight. I think he can handle Black Widow just the same. So I thought it was a perfect thing. Trained. Yeah, smash the like button. Thank you very much. Well, again, both trained by assassins, both excellent martial arts fighters. Again, both are extremely intelligent. So I thought Batman could outsmart her, since he literally has a little bit more, I thought, to work with, and he has to learn how to fight without the guns. So what better way to be able to come out on top than having no guns really in a fight? How's it going, Gray Man? Nice out, and Super Honorable Nephew, what's up? Thank you guys for joining me. All right, number 5 on the list is Thor. Again, who will go up against Thor? A guy with a demigod. Well, not quite there. I'm one away, but thank you very much, NYC. I appreciate it. So again, who to go up against Thor? I thought it seemed like obvious to me. Who better to go up against a demigod or a god than another god? So I picked Wonder Woman to go up against him, and I found a good cover for her to represent her, because she's going against someone incredibly powerful. But again, if you go by the movie, in the DC movie, she was born of Zeus, so and Thor was born of Odin, so they're both gods. Who else can kill a god but a god killer? So I thought she'd be good. Her lasso of truth, her shield and sword, and here would be equal opportunity for weapons against Thor. So, and plus her bracelets against Thor's lightning. So that's what I thought. Just really cool. Really cool to see Thor getting his ass kicked by another strong woman. So yeah, I'll go over the contest rules in a little bit. I just want to go over my thing real quick. And last but not least was a guy that was pretty much one of the easier ones to go with. Who else to go up against Hawkeye than Green Arrow? And unfortunately, this is the only Green Arrow kind of comic book I have, is with the Green Arrow Green Lantern title. Both are extremely good with the shot, but again, I would value Oliver Queen's fighting survival over Hawkeye's simply military training. Hawkeye, is a good fighter and all that too, but Oliver Queen had literally life or death situation. I thought Zeus made her from clay, imbued the clay with life. Yeah. Again, like I said, there's a couple different things. If you go by the Justice League, cartoon or whatever, it was Hades and her mother that sculpted her from clay. But definitely, I think Thor would take her, though. Well, like I said, I thought I wanted to create a matchup where it was a almost 50-50 chance. I didn't want to create, like I said, Galactus, Thanos with the gauntlet, Ronan the Accuser, Captain Marvel. I didn't want these, or say 7 Superman, or like say all 7 Shazam siblings against 6 Avengers. I didn't think that'd be fair to match up ultimate power against some humans, who are with guns and a bow and arrow. So I was creating a matchup where there's roughly equal in skill. Yeah, it is. In the storyline now, she was the daughter of Zeus. You know, he created the God Killer weapon on Themyscira. So, well, like I said, it depends. If you go, I think if you go by the Green Arrow TV, the Arrow TV show, is a little more his life experience, survival experience, and lessons there, plus the training by again the League of Assassins will be more than a match for a few military training. All right, so that was my 6. My Avengers versus my Dark Avengers. And again, I didn't realize until afterwards I created the Dark Avengers, my Dark Avengers with DC characters, all heroes. But again, it does not have to be all heroes. You're welcome to choose supervillains, heroes. Again, like I said, if you liked Dragon Ball Z as a kid, you're welcome to throw in Goku or Vegeta or something like that. As long as I know, as long as you can explain and justify your choice, it's more than welcome to. If you think that, if you have a friend who's like an 8th degree black belt and good with a bow and arrow, you're welcome to put him up against Hawkeye for all that matters. Elmer Fudd versus Hawkeye. Oh, come on! You can't even kill Bugs Bunny. You want him to hit Hawkeye? Honestly. All right. But again, so the contest will go all the way to the end of November 30th, and December 1st. The winner will be selected by random, either a randomizer or again out of a bucket like I did last time. Comment entries below are 1 entry. Videos are 3, and if you do both, it's 4. Just for the sake of your argument. I do ask that if you do a video entry, they put the link down below in the comments, in the comments here on this channel, or if like I said, or like at least post the link or let me know your channel name or something. As I say, post the link on Instagram or something. Direct message me so I know where to find it. So that way I can mark you down as entered. Because if I can't find your video, I'm not going to count it, even if you say you did it. Just be fair and all that. That'd be a very interesting thought. Can you just imagine the Deadpool versus him? I imagine Ra's al Ghul as classy supervillain kind of a thing, smart, but heart, kind of a thing. But then Deadpool with his, that'd be fun. What do you mean no more? What? I don't understand that. But again, like I said, post the link down below if you do a video entry or comment down below. And so for that, I said team of 6 to match up against the team of 6. Your Dark Avengers or your Justice League or Dark Justice Lords against your Avengers, or you can call them whatever you want to call them. If you did Bear Island's contest a while ago, he did the Royal Guard, so you can do your Royal Guard to go up against the Avengers. Hero, villain, but the goal is to put together a team that could beat the Avengers. That's really the only goal. So, like I said, as long as you can justify and explain why you chose them, that's really all that matters to me. Explain why you picked that character and who are they to go up against for their best chance at beating them. That's what it is. You can't just say I pick Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. Okay, you picked those 3, but who are they going up against? That's what I want to do. I want you to match up. Basically it's a 6-on-6 team, but you're going one fighter, this person loses. 2 new fighters, that person loses. Kind of a thing. I'm putting you up. You're putting 6 guys up against the Avengers, but you're matching each individual person up for their best chance of beating them. Like I said, Superman could beat any of those guys, I believe, on the list. But I picked him to go up against Hulk because Hulk is the biggest threat. He's the strongest Avenger. After all, he can survive the snap with a wrinkled arm. So, yeah. Okay, so winner will be drawn December 1st. After, you'll get All-Star Batman #1, CGC 1.2. I may or may not throw in a few more comics just for more prize. It's kind of like a mystery add-on prize, but this is your main prize you're going after. So I may have to throw in a Marvel comic or 2 because it is a Marvel. You are going up against the Avengers after all, so I should throw in a few Avengers at the very least. I think that explains a little bit more, but I'm not sure. But yeah, this is fun. Like I said, I thought this would be a real cool way to do it. Like I said, I love doing these matchups, theoretical matchups, thinking all that sort of thing. Hey, this is my cat Luna. So, but oh no, you don't have to do it at all. Like I said, you can do. Like I said, I ended up picking all Justice League or DC characters, all heroes. But if you think the person to go up against Iron Man would be Lex Luthor, because he built his own Lex battle suit. Why not? But like I said, you're welcome to put the Hulk. Well, I think Goku in Super Saiyan form can take the Hulk because I loved Dragon Ball Z as a kid. Heck, if you loved Pokemon as a kid, you can pick, say Mewtwo, the Pokemon, to go up against whatever. So contrast, any team can take on theirs. Yes, 6 guys to go up against. It can be heroes, it can be villains, it can be Dragon Ball Z characters. As long as you can justify who they are or explain who they are and why they're going up against it. If you pick someone I do not know, I can look them up and go, okay, I can see where he thought that person can beat him. And you make a good point. Where is it? I will do the contest worldwide. However, I would outside of, say, Canada or Mexico. If you're outside of Canada or Mexico, I would say that help with shipping and worldwide is open, because I do not have the extra money to ship to, say, anywhere and everywhere. So if you're not domestic US, if you're not in domestic US, I would appreciate the help out with sending it. Just we can even split it 50-50. If it's going to take $20 or $40 to send you the package all the way to Germany, France, or the United Kingdom, if you're willing to split $20 with me to help me with the shipping, I have no problem with that. Yep. Only stipulation really is 6 versus 6. You have to match up who they're going up against. Who's going up against the Hulk, who's going up against Captain America, and why. So yeah, I thought it would be fair too if you're talking about the shipping, just because, like I said, I don't want to say if you live outside the US you cannot enter, because I want everyone to be included. So if you're willing to help out with shipping and you live outside the United States, great. Thank you very much, and you're welcome to enter. But like I said, I'm selling a few of my comic books because I have to pay family members back because they helped me out of a tight situation recently, and so I cannot afford outside my normal bills to just go sending a $50 $50 package outside somewhere. If it's that much, I'll price tag. Okay. But anyway, so yeah, 6 versus 6. Who goes up against who? Why you picked them? One comment entry down below is 1 entry. A video response, which I love, which I love to watch, are 3 entries, and if you do both, I'll say for 4. Just like I said, and it can be the comment down below can simply be number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, and then Hulk, ... Superman, Captain America, ... Steel, and then do the video. That'll count as the entry. 6 versus 6, but one of the 6 is the Avengers team of Hulk, Black Widow, Hawkeye, Iron Man, Captain, and Thor. Yes. Yeah. Like I said, you are going up against these Avengers, these 6 Avengers. Your Dark Avengers, my list here is who's going up against them. That is the competition. So, you have until November 30th, until I, to do the entry. That's the last day. And December 1st, I will be selecting either by randomization here on, I don't know, like a random.org, or drawing out of a hat, or kind of a hat. I haven't decided which. It can be either, honestly. I picked a cool fight. I didn't want to just destroy the Avengers. I wanted to see a cool fight. Because really, what fun is a fight if I'm here to, well, he's dead. Next! How cool is it to how cool is it to witness a slaughter, really? A massacre is not fun to watch, but an actual, I wonder who's going to win. You know, that's the best part of, watching those Avengers movies and all that, was watching them actually stand a chance against each other. And while not just the Avengers going, stand aside, and then it's over. Let's go home. Let's go get some shawarma. You know. Yeah, you're welcome to. You know, if Hawkeye has a kryptonite arrow, down goes Superman. But really, you know, honestly, other than that, Adam versus the Hulk, I don't know, I can shrink down using him. Yeah. Again, you know, Hulk versus Ant-Man, or Hulk versus shrinking Hulk down, or Hulk versus Giant Man, or Giant Man's using Hulk as a football. You know, honestly, like I said, it's really up to you. It's completely random. As long as you complete the requirements, you're into the contest. You know, if I was selecting the best team, I would obviously go, well, he picked all superpower beings that could ultimately crush them easily against 2 humans, a human with a suit, and kind of thing. So it's like, I'm gonna pick this guy over here because his fight is a lot cooler. So again, it's randomization. So as long as you meet the requirements of who goes against who, but honestly, a cool fight's better than a slaughter, right? Yeah, yeah, great. Like I said, I almost picked Jane Foster as Thor to go up against Thor, because really, I thought it'd be fun to see two Thors wielding Mjolnir going against each other, going who has the better skill, you know? So it can be anyone you want to pick. Obviously, I'd rather see a cool fight, but yeah. But like I say again, November 30th is the end of the contest. Comment down below if you're going to do a comment entry, or put the link down below. And like I said, if you want, just like I said, as long as I know it, you comment down below. That way, I can enter you in the contest. So, like I said, if you put the link down below in the video and you contact me on Instagram, MrComics89, and say, "Hey, I entered your contest. Link is in the video." That way I can know for sure I can look for you. So, all right. This is approaching 30 minutes now. So I didn't know I'd be going this long. So, but this was a fun video, and I cannot wait to see people's entries. Oh yeah, that would be so much fun to watch too. That would be a cat fight. But I mean, technically, but like I said, it's fortunately I'm going up against Thor versus I'm picking Thor from the original Avengers, since Jane Foster as Lady Thor has not shown up yet. So she's not in the original Avengers. She's not part of the original 6 Avengers. So unfortunately, she wouldn't qualify. However, you can throw her up against someone else. You know, throw her up against Thor, throw her up against someone else. You think it'd be fun? Like I said, as long as you can explain why they're going up against that person. You know, that's what I like. Just what I want to know. Yeah. This is so cool. So, yep. All right. Well, I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate that, Johnny. Thank you. I take my inspiration from a few others. I took it from inspiration from my first video I did, things I like to do on my own. And I took inspiration from Barrel Island Comics, his Royal Guard contest. But like I said, you pick 6 Avengers, or your 6 Dark Avengers, to go up against the original 6 Avengers, not the Civil War Avengers, not Infinity War Avengers, the original 6 Avengers that face off against Loki in New York, in Battle for New York. It could be superheroes, supervillains, animated characters. As long as they can put up a fight and you can explain why, I'd be more than happy to see it. So, again, so one country, one entry, comment entry, 1 entry, video entry 3. Just put the entries and comments down below on this video so I can see it and know entered. And good luck. Winner gets this, at least this. I might do another 2 or 3 comics as mystery, add in kind of a thing. But that's the one you're going after first, the All-Star Batman #1. So have a good afternoon, everyone. And thank you in advance for anyone interested in doing my contest. It should be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see what the entries are. So take care and have a good night. Happy collecting.